Welcome to the SydeQuest, show about games. People who play. I'm your host. We back. I'm him. Himbo Slice. Tremayne Laughs, also known as today, Crash Out Kelly, no relation.
Wow, dude, why the no relation? I mean, okay, all right, no, it's fine.
I doubt you want to be related to a dude named Crash Out.
You a kindness.
Yeah.
Okay. Not being affiliated with the Crash Out.
I don't think you want to be related
I mean,
to
maybe
Crash
not.
Out.
I don't know.
Oh boy, I hate my job. But anyway, Ron, what's up, dog?
Ron, a.k.a. Killer of Killers, a.k.a. what's this, Pine? And that's it.
Oh, I'm Drew, a.k.a. I guess I kind of like the racist Italian thing when you do it in a French way.
It's a long quote.
I can't even argue with that.
It's good though.
But you know what I'm talking
I know
about.
exactly what you're talking about. Oh boy, is it fun.
I wish I was in on this.
You
Get
will
it?
be.
We
Get
will
in
be,
on
Ron.
it.
We will be, Ron.
Sure.
Dog. Y'all should.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm Rachel, a.k.a. TYS, 2 years strong, 2 years sober. It's my sober birthday.
Oh, damn!
Good.
Jeez Louise,
Good for
bury
you.
the lead.
Thank you,
Hell yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Mazel.
Nice work, Rachel.
Thank you, thank you.
My peoples, dogs. I ain't seen y'all in a minute.
Been a minute.
I just wanted to talk. How y'all doing? What y'all been up to? I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33, and also
Ooh. More
I
than
got a small new addiction.
that. Okay.
Okay.
I was on the Windows. What's the deals popping right now? Taxi Life.
Taxi Life. Because we talked about Crazy Taxi?
Dog. the Barcelona driving simulator.
Okay.
Okay.
Dog, I played it for 5 hours yesterday. I played it for 5 hours. And
Was that
it
the
is-
entire game?
Yes, you are just picking up people.
That's it.
And driving places.
Okay.
Nice.
There's nothing special. There's nothing to gain.
It's like a simulator, not
It's
like.
straight up a drive.
Okay, okay.
So
like
for 5
Farmers
So it's like
hours
Simulator.
trucking simulator,
Yeah.
but a taxi.
hours straight.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Dog, I thought about podcast. I got into the role.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Is there
you-
music playing in your taxi cab?
You can turn it off.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
great.
Okay.
I
Can you put your own stuff on?
Well, yeah, you had the Spotify in the background or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, so you just headphones.
Yeah, I got
or
the
like,
beads on the chair. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah,
What
okay.
do you got hanging from your mirror?
Oh, it's the 8-ball. It's
The
100%
8-ball?
The 8-ball?
100%
All right.
8-ball. It's fuzzy.
Fuzzy balls?
Fuzzy
Fuzzy
eight
balls.
Yeah, fuzzy
Fuzzy
balls.
Okay.
But bigger topic. Dog Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Expedition 33 goes so fucking
Dude,
hard.
Expedition 33 is wild good. Like,
I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. 100%.
yeah, I mean, there are some rough edges on this game that make it very clear that it was developed by a small team.
Yep.
Sure.
For
like,
sure.
Just to be clear, like
What's the team name? We don't know.
French.
Dog? French.
Dang it.
French.
It's French.
I just wanted to shout them out.
No.
They
I'll
did
say.
such a good job.
They did do such a good job. Like they are doing a lot with what they had.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Like
For sure.
and so like, and I'm saying that because my immediate reaction
Sandfall Interactive.
Sandfall Interactive. There
Not
you
that
go.
French.
Shout out to
Yeah. Huh?
Shout out to
This game is extremely French.
It's-
I don't
Oh,
know.
I know.
it's
Yeah,
French
yeah.
as hell.
Yeah.
So like my immediate reaction to like what I was seeing was like, oh, this is beautiful, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And then this is not really spoiler because it's the first 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
You walk down to the harbor and there's a mass of people.
Oh, I did that part.
Okay.
That's it.
In that part,
Now I
it
turn it
becomes painstakingly obvious that they have modeled 4 like not player characters
Yeah,
Yes.
NPCs. Yeah, yeah.
in that are humans in this
Right.
game.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
And then Control C, Control V, Control C,
Right.
Control
Because
V.
you are now in
Yeah.
you are now in a crowd of like
It's a large
Hundreds
like
of 4 people.
100 people, but it's 4 people. So much
Yeah.
so that like there's groups of like 10 people talking to each other, and 3 of them are the same little girl, and
Yeah.
2 of them are the same token
Yeah.
black dude, and you're like, what is going
Right,
on? Like,
right.
Did you see the woman in the red dress?
yes, so much so that I was like, oh, this must be like part of the mystery of the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Oh, right.
And
Why are
like
they all
I'm
the
like, oh my
same?
god, like maybe
Oh,
they're
what's-
being
yeah.
replaced.
Yeah, what's
now.
going on?
Like
They're
why
replicants.
doesn't anybody notice that they all look identical, right?
Gotcha.
What's the
Because-
story here?
It's because like they're expecting you to bolt through that section
Right.
and
Yeah,
not
don't take your
notice
time
that
there.
they're
Stop-
not.
yeah.
Stop
they're
looking
like-
around.
But they made
So anyway, just keep walking.
but they made such a beautiful game around it. I'm like RP
Yeah.
walking through this area and like trying to figure it out.
Right.
And and this is really before like any major story beat,
Mhm.
right? You've had
Right,
like a conversation. They did a little tutorial. This is how combat's gonna work.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And
This is how combat's gonna work right now.
right now.
Right,
And
yes.
you can this is
Well,
like
no,
the
it's
core
not.
of combat. It's a turn based, and
Yeah.
then like
Okay.
and you should go down to the pier. And
Right.
like on your way down to the pier, you're supposed to just kind of like walk by all
Right,
these
yeah.
crowds of people.
Sure,
Right.
yeah.
And I'm just like, God, look at that building. That's
What are you
gorgeous."
doing?
Yeah, yeah. I am hardcore.
So who are you?
What's your name?
Yeah.
What's your name? Where are you from?
And
You want to have a coffee?
Right there.
You got a baguette?
and that should have, though I know my brain and I know the way I should have turned the game off,
Gotcha.
right? Like,
Golly.
Yeah.
like there's just the way that like seeing that and being like, why copy and why not just decide to make this group different or have
Right.
me walk a different way where I can never get close enough to all these people to recognize.
Right.
Why
That's
have
fair.
you walk through the
Right,
middle
yeah.
of them and see that you copy and pasted these 6 people?
Create the
Yeah.
illusion that it's bustling without just amassing people, right? Like,
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
like, yeah, you can create the illusion of that without having
Exactly.
Yeah.
the
Right.
same
That's fair.
10 groups of people, right?
Right.
Like,
I can't argue with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so like as I walk to the pier, I'm like, no, I don't get it. This game's gonna. I'm like, this game,
ass.
yeah, I don't understand what people are talking about.
They're just control Ving everything.
To be fair,
and-
I walked right through it.
Sure, right.
I was trying to finish. I was trying to get to a stopping point before.
Right, right, right,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, so like, but all the scenery is gorgeous,
It is.
and you're looking up in the sky. You're like, "Well,
Yeah.
what the hell's going on?" You're like
Yeah.
immediately visually engrossed by this mystery,
Yeah.
which is why I'm like, "Oh, they must all be alien clothes."
Right, yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know
They
what's
would have
going.
spent more time on the stuff that's up close to me.
Of course,
Right.
than
Right,
this
right,
thing that's
right.
way off in the background.
Surely
right?
they must have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
anime when you're like far away and you see like a smiley face drawn on their face.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just-
The background is
Right.
beautifully watercolor painted,
Yeah, but there's a
and the
stick
closer
figure
character
bopping.
is just yeah. So and
All right, so you got through that.
so I get through
yeah.
that. I got to the pier,
yeah.
and the story begins to unfold. Which I don't want to make this
Yeah,
a spoiler
fair.
thing for anybody. And just like 0 to tears in like 0.5 seconds,
Oh,
and
Oh,
I'm
no,
like,
it is.
and I was,
Baymaxed you, huh?
oh
fuck.
jeez, and I was
immediately.
and I was like, okay, this game's gonna be
It's gonna be some shit.
real good.
Yeah.
I was a half a second in when I texted you Daredevil
Half a
is
second.
like the moment he started talking, I was like, that's Charlie Cox.
I'm sad I didn't realize that.
And well, in fairness, he does his English accent, like
Yeah.
he does his
Oh.
American
Yeah.
English accent as Daredevil, which is
Right.
the thing you're
Right.
most used to him sounding like.
For sure.
And he doesn't sound the same English,
Yeah.
but he inflects the same.
Yeah.
His voice is the same tone, and he inflects words the exact same way. Like when he tries to say something coyly funny,
Right.
and like the first line is like this coyly funny, like sarcastic, like "Do you think?" Right?
Right.
And I'm like, man, if that's not Charlie Cox, like this dude
This guy
is
sounds just like
channeling
him.
him
Yeah.
hardcore. And sure enough, and so I mean, but man, they just nailed the acting in this,
Yeah.
nailed the story, and I don't know how far through it I am. I've done 3 or 4 or 5 boss-ish fights, where like I had to redo them even on story mode.
Oh boy.
Have they given
Huh?
a time frame like on like total complete, not total completion, but like a general completion of the
I
game yet?
should look at that
I
stuff
was
on
thought
Game
about
Pass.
looking it up.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, it's normally
Ooh.
just sitting right there, like typical hours to complete or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't ingest it when I hit the download, which usually on the the
yeah.
Game Pass
Yeah.
download page. I didn't ingest it at that point in
Yeah,
time.
neither.
Okay.
I know it's not 12.
It's
Yeah, I'm-
definitely not
It's
12.
definitely not 12 because I'm like 15.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I'm probably. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know how.
Easy, Rachel.
Yeah.
Easy.
So yeah.
It's so
15 times 10.
Yeah.
We're having
Yeah.
50 hours.
I don't know. It's so I don't feel like I know what's going. Okay, we'll go by the collectibles.
Okay.
Our main collectible is you're picking up journals of
Okay.
other people that have doing the thing that you're doing.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your
Like learning
expedition,
history.
your expedition 33, which
Yeah, right.
indicates that there's been
32
other
32 other
expeditions.
ones.
Yes.
Or more.
or more.
Oh.
1.1.
Or the numbers going the opposite direction.
Oh. Perhaps
okay.
there was 99.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotcha.
dear.
That's not really. I mean, that's not
not-
really a
I
spoiler.
wouldn't
You
call that
find
a
that
spoiler.
out. You
Right,
find
yeah.
that out in like the first.
You
Well,
find that out
no,
at
I
the
mean-
harbor.
To a certain degree.
Oh yeah. You
in-
find that out when the number goes from 34 to
33,
33.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And that was in the trailer too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
no spoilers.
Yeah. And so
For you.
So the main
For
collectible
me.
is that you're picking up journals from other expeditions.
Right.
And I've got like 6
Okay.
Okay.
of the difference in between, or maybe it's more
Oh yeah.
than that
How many
now.
journals do you have?
In the 20s.
Oh, really?
In the
Yeah.
20s.
Okay. So I've either missed a bunch or we're taking different amounts of time to go through things.
I've been trying
as
to
the guy who
He's a
RP
journal
walked
hunter.
through the
Right,
as the
yeah.
guy who RP walked through the harbor, maybe that's part of my problem.
I've explored levels aggressively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's parkour elements. You
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
that out.
So it's I mean
Parkour?
Parkour.
it's
Nice.
it's unique and interesting.
Wall
I
running?
mean it is
No wall running.
Yeah. I
No
can't
wall
play it.
running.
I'm out.
Yet. I'll say yet. There's probably not gonna be.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
no,
climbing.
it's already
There's
out.
wall climbing.
There's climbing.
It is
Yeah.
on my computer.
There's
I'm
climbing
going
and
to play.
ropes. I'll give you that.
Okay. Climbing and ropes.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is a
Force push.
turn-based JRPG style game.
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
You are setting your action.
Yep.
It's got the Paper Mario
Timing.
quick time
Yeah.
to
Okay.
do a better hit.
That was fun.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
got a
I like the active term base of it all.
it's got a yeah.
Instead of
Okay,
just
so it's an
attack
active-
here.
It's an active turn base.
Yeah.
Cool,
if
cool, cool.
you get attacked, you can move.
Okay, we like that.
You can dodge, you can parry.
Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little
You
bit
can
more-
dodge, you can parry.
You can dodge, you can parry.
Is what they show you in the tutorial.
I'm
Okay? Right? We're not doing spoilers.
not saying.
You don't have to dodge or parry.
There's multiple ways to dodge and parry.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. And so that part is not. It's not like they rewrote the book. on
Right.
that. They
Sure,
they just did it really well.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
did real good.
What is interesting is the characters, the story that they're telling, the character designs, and the I'll say twists, but also just genuinely unique takes on like magic and
Yeah.
elemental powers
Okay.
and you meet your whole expedition like at the harbor.
Okay.
And you don't really know what all their vibes are until you start attacking with them or
Yeah.
using
Right, yeah.
them in your party, and it's just really cool stuff. You
Awesome.
know, I've really liked it. The comboing seems near endless. Like the way that you can build your squad out, like it like so much so that like you get your person with elemental powers and you're like, oh, well, this I'll do all the elemental stuff with this person. And then I realized like halfway through of where I'm at now, I'm like, I'm applying burn with somebody else entirely because
yeah.
like they're more efficient at applying
Okay.
burn.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And then I use like this elemental person to do this and it's
The combos is sick.
the combos are so sick. The I'm still figuring out what the A, B, C, D, and all that jazz actually means
Yeah.
when you're doing stuff.
It gets easier.
Well, it sounds like it's like very physically engaging.
Yeah.
It is.
And that is always something that's something I look for in
Yeah.
a lot of like my gameplay. So like that type of tactile is what I'm really looking
Yes.
for, is the word I'm looking for, that tactile
Yeah.
engagement. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I can tell I'm gonna like the game because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the other end, like, also the endless opportunity and of whatever is kind of like a turn off for me because I'm just like, I don't want that much. Like I know it's like whatever. Like when I play it, it's gonna be the most hyper casual way you can play it. So
I'm on story mode.
Yeah.
I'm on story mode.
Yeah.
So
So just a couple easy to go combos, and then we'll stick with that because Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, your concern is super valid. I want to say though, it's almost the anti-idea of like min-maxing.
Okay.
Okay.
Like it's like instead of like, oh, this is the most ideal combo, it's like, look at all these combos we can make together.
Okay.
Right?
Gotcha.
Like,
Okay.
because like I said, like obviously the elemental one, like you'd be like, oh, well, they're going to be the best at applying fire
Burn, yeah,
damage.
yeah.
And they actually probably are the best
Right,
at
yeah.
applying fire damage. But the way I'm choosing to play is not that way.
Right,
Yeah.
sure.
And I'm using a bunch of moves that player has that says if they're already burning,
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
and I'm applying burn with somebody else.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
And,
sure.
and it's just like it's working out, right?
Right,
And
yeah.
it's just cool. It's like okay,
Nice.
because it's turn based, right? So
Yeah.
she gets to go, then she gets to go, then she gets to
Right.
go.
You can string it
I
together.
don't have to
Right.
worry about next turn. I'm going to use this
Right.
power that
Because
applies
during this
burn.
turn,
I just
yeah.
put burn stuff on
Yeah.
somebody else that's faster,
Yeah.
and
Makes sense.
and it's like fun that
Yeah.
way. That you're not like locked into like, okay, well, how do I min max this character? It's just like I don't know. I picked up this item and it's funny,
Yeah.
and I want to do that. Right?
Yeah,
Right.
that's definitely more up my
This
alley.
is a sword that's an arm.
Get that guy's leg.
Yeah.
What'd you need his leg for? Dude,
I just want to hit him with it.
rocket.
I just
Just wanted to see what you were gonna do. I don't think you'd actually get it.
The one big takeaway that I can't stop thinking about all this, being a Pokemon guy,
Mm-hmm.
I hope that we see a version of a turn-based, like, I know that people said like, oh, get rid of turn-based in Pokemon. I don't really want to see that. I don't
Yeah.
really want to see turn-based go away
Yeah.
from
No.
Pokemon.
No.
It's kind of at the heart of
But
the
if
game.
we could get a Pokemon that was this level of like interactive defensively and offensively,
That would be
It
super.
would
that
the
would be
greatest Pokemon game ever
that would
created.
be
It would be.
super.
There's
cool.
definitely something Pokemon could take away from Expedition 30.
Yeah.
There's a ton.
Like a
Yeah.
ton.
Yeah.
Especially graphics get better. If Pokemon ever touches Xbox or PlayStation or PC,
Oh, God, for the love
oh my god,
Yes.
the capabilities.
I want 100 frames Pokemon on my PC. please.
I don't care about the graph. Like it can keep looking the way that it looks.
Yeah.
Like whatever. Although I did see the leak. I don't know if you saw the leak of like
Z8?
of Scarlet Violet running on Switch 2.
Oh,
Oh.
It
looking
looks
good.
nice.
Looks
Nice.
It looks
awesome.
real nice.
Revitalize
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
crap. Apparently.
And all four of us at the table have a Switch too.
All of us
Or
have a
wait.
Switch
yeah,
too.
we can talk about that.
But
But
I mean, even
No, it
what
is
is the
exciting,
new
though.
Pokemon? It's Z8.
Z8. Yeah.
So I mean, but they have like a weirder like fighting system in this one. It's not the same as previous because you can actually move around and actually physically dodge attacks.
we don't know yet, right?
Oh,
Like
okay.
that's what
I've witnessed.
yes, that's true. No, that
Right.
part is true,
Yeah.
but we don't know like mechanically.
What the extent of it? Yeah.
Yeah, people have said like maybe this is just a like you're attacking and moving and dodging
Right.
thing,
Yeah.
right?
Just
Like
World of Warcraft.
inside of a
Right. Yeah.
And I'm
Right.
hoping it's not that.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like
Right.
that.
I like that in Unite.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
I like it in Pokemon Unite.
Mhm.
I don't want it in my mainline Pokemon.
Right,
Yeah,
game.
sure.
At least I don't think I do, and I'm
Yeah.
happy to be proven wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
I think if anything done well,
Yeah.
there's an option.
Right.
So someone
right.
start writing letters to Pokemon and
No,
tell them
I-
to go watch Expedition 33 and
Just
start
I
taking notes.
Call somebody.
This
somebody.
is the best I have seen those mechanics executed
Yeah.
all together in one.
100%.
And then the big thing is it's not just mechanically interesting and cool.
Mhm.
It is narratively just enthralling so far
Yeah.
for me. To the point where my rule on like I fight a boss 5 times and then I quit a game,
Yeah.
even on story mode, I had a really hard time with the first boss because like it's a learning gate. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta learn how to dodge and parry
Right,
to play
yeah.
this game.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, I don't give a shit about all that. I just want to tank a hit. And then, yeah. And then,
You're knocked out.
yeah, right. And immediately you're up. I'd have no problems with that for any. I'd like dodge or parry when it was obvious, but like
Right, yeah.
anytime it wanted like some
Right.
sort of real timing out of me, I was like, man, I'll just eat this
You
sword
must
and then I'll
watch your
start you on
enemies.
fire.
Yeah.
The first boss you run into, they're like, you're gonna die. Every
Right, yeah.
time they touch you, you're going to die. And you're like, oh, okay.
Dodge, duck,
Okay,
dive,
yeah.
dodge.
Dodging is important.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
If you can dodge a wrench,
and
you can dodge a
and I was
boss.
feeling that like, okay, I'm not having fun anymore.
Yeah.
But I was like, I gotta Like the only
Yeah.
other game that's done that in recent histories was Hades,
Okay.
where like I ran into every boss mechanic I ever dislike, and I was like, but man, I gotta know. I gotta know what's going
I
on.
gotta get past this.
Which
Yeah.
speaks a lot to me. On a
Mhm.
Yeah,
game.
for
So,
sure.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's dope.
and
That game is so sick.
and they've got these little guys called the Gestrels. Gestrels.
Yep. Dog. They're kind of
And-
adorable.
Man,
And
Are
they're
they
so
like
stupid.
Oompa Loompas?
they're like these little robot.
Oh,
They're like
people.
they're like dolls.
They're
Okay.
like they're kind of they're like dolls, all different sizes.
action figures.
Like some of them are huge, some of
Oh,
them are
okay.
some are small.
Gotcha.
But they speak in what I assume is French people making fun of Italian people.
Oh, okay.
Because like every once in a while, there's an actual Italian word in
Oh,
it.
okay.
Like,
Okay.
Gotcha.
and like,
So it's like Sim speak, but
but
French Italian.
but French Italian.
Gotcha.
And-
I am so excited for
Right, yeah.
this.
And the leader of
Dog.
like their whole thing is that they just want to fight.
Yeah.
And
That's their whole thing. No
And-
matter how big, no matter how small.
So quick sidebar on that is
Uh-huh.
that like I'm not as fluent as I used to be, but studied French for 8 years.
Mhm.
So like at one point was like conversation at this point
Sure, yeah,
fluent.
yeah.
uh-huh.
So a lot of it's still in here when
Yeah.
I hear it. I just can't speak as well as I used
Gotcha.
to. I'm gonna be having a fucking hoot listening
Yeah.
to that
I bet.
conversation.
Yeah.
We-
So-
please
so
report
that's
back.
gonna
So the French
Like-
in this game is French.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
No
but-
ifs, no ands, no buts.
yeah.
But I mean, I'm gonna be able to tell what they're doing, and it's gonna be extra special fun for me. So you've just
Yeah.
officially with the French making fun of the Italians.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
Knowing
I
you-
can't wait for it.
You would fucking love this game.
Yeah. There is, just to be very clear, there is nothing cooking related about these people, but they call the leader of their fighting warrior based clan chef.
Chef.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love
Yes,
it.
chef.
Yeah. And
They were like, did you say chef?
yeah, they said chef. Yeah. Yeah. Although they are also like low key. Anyway, I mean, I'm getting
Yeah,
into
just
it.
do it,
All
do it.
Anyway, that game is fantastic. I
Yeah.
know that everybody is saying that game is fantastic. There's not a lot of people out there going like, "Don't play that
Right,
game."
yeah.
Definitely play that game. But
Definitely
man,
play that game.
I have not been struck visually and artistically, mechanically and narratively by a game like this.
In a long
Boxes
Long.
checked.
Oh, I always take a beat at turn-based things and pause and really make and go.
Yeah.
Is that really going to do it for me?
Right.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
So
I play one of those. It's
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Right,
Yeah.
and Pokemon is pretty much where it's at for
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
Like I
Yep.
liked Baldur's Gate, but that was like a one-off for me. I know you didn't care for it,
Nope.
and like
Nope.
I've never played it.
But those have been the only two games
Mhm.
that have been turn-based that have done it for me, and to Pokemon probably because I started playing it when it was like
Oh,
on
yeah.
the Game Boy. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to
Yeesh.
if everybody at the table
Yeah.
is like, and me, I know you only played it for 2 minutes, but
Yeah,
you're still
2 minutes.
stoked on it.
But it does, yeah.
But yeah,
But I did play some of the combats, and I was like, yeah, I can play this.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
so-
Then I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Because
Because
This
I
might
still really
be-
wasn't completely
This
sold.
might be a snack on it, and I don't mean it to sound like one,
Yeah.
but it's like it's turn-based Elden Ring is what it feels like.
That's interesting.
Well, yeah, because I mean, a lot of the bosses are much larger than life and all that kind
And
of
not even
stuff,
just
too.
Well, when
that.
you said one
can
hit
like,
and it killed you, my brain immediately went to FromSoft, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
So
and you can stumble into
Except this has a
terrible shit.
mode where you can go, please no.
okay.
even
Ouchie.
please no.
No,
like,
I will be. Yeah, I'm
Yikes.
right there
Like I
with
said,
you.
first boss.
Like
Yeah.
I double checked during that fight. I was like, did I fuck this up? Like, am I not on story mode? Am I not on the easiest mode?
'Cause I started
Oh, I'm on the
normal.
easiest mode.
And I was like, oh,
Oh no.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to Babyville.
it got when I hit the first boss,
Mm-hmm.
first real boss.
Okay. Okay.
Not to be that guy.
Okay.
Well, actually, we'll talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say first real boss, but I don't know exactly which one you're talking about.
The first one, I'll say, like the first guy that I approached that I was like, this is a boss, was just a big ass dude standing in the middle of a way that I had to go. And I was like, I'm gonna fight this guy. And I fought him and he wrecked my world. Like in one.
Can I ask
Huh?
you a question?
Yeah.
Did he come back?
Did he come back?
Did he come back?
No, not that
So the first real boss
one. Right.
is where I had to go. Go ahead, go turn that to story mode.
Oh, okay.
Because that was a boss.
Mm-hmm.
If it only had one phase, it was not a real boss.
Oh, so all bosses have multi-phases?
Okay.
As long as they're not hidden multi-phase?
They're not hidden.
Okay, that's good. Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry to break a bust a bubble. They didn't tell me shit. Oh.
I'm trying to think if any of the fights. Oh yeah. I've had fights with multi. Yeah,
We'll talk.
it's not a hidden.
It wasn't hidden.
It's not a hidden bar.
but it's not a hidden bar. No.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
There's
Okay.
there's
Well,
a scene in between. It's
all
fine.
right.
Yeah,
We'll talk.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
worry about it.
that part too. I'm talking about the first time you walk up to and it's
Okay.
immediately
Like
a
punch.
mini. We'll call it a mini boss.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Like
it's
an oops, this is in my way and there's no other way to go. I got to
Yeah.
deal with it.
it is a big. It's a big
Right. It's a big
one-off
thing.
character that
Okay.
you are not fighting in the wild, and you don't like start fighting it ever again.
Yeah, right.
That's what
Yeah.
I thought you meant
Okay.
when you said like, does it come back? Like you just
Yeah.
There's the trumpet guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
you
not a
still
boss.
not there.
Huh?
He's still not there. Oh goodness.
No. I said that's the first one I did. I've
Oh,
done
okay.
like several since
okay.
then, but that was the part where I got there and I was like,
I really need y'all to play this game.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Because just
Okay.
saying boss a bunch
Yeah.
is really throwing me off.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah. We're like 40 minutes into just welcome to the Expedition 33
Welcome to
podcast.
Expedition 33 cast.
Yeah. It's that good.
It is that good. But Ron,
is
what's
that
the dog? My homie.
Sup with it.
What's up with it, baby?
I haven't played much of anything. The only thing I've been playing still is just what's that game? Ragnarok?
Titanfall 2.
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok?
No, Ragnarok.
God of War?
God of War.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all I've been putting hours into recently, outside of PTCGL now because the new set came out. So I've been playing a lot of that too. But
I haven't done shit.
haven't done anything.
Pokemon related? No, I'm out the game.
You're crazy.
Are you retired?
No.
I'm not.
We're not letting him say those words again.
Right.
All right. Nah.
I'm back to 11 decks on my shelf.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
So the ones you took apart
yeah.
have been repieced together to be new things.
New
got
things.
things.
They're
Yeah.
all new
Yeah.
things now.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah.
So that I can play them twice.
Yeah,
and
how
then
you
realize
feeling
I
about
don't like
11?
them, and then break them down.
Sure.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean
Okay.
that's the process. However, I did put them all in the same color sleeve now.
Oh.
So now,
Yes.
now all of
Yes,
my
which we
decks
talked
are
about.
in Dragon Shield mints, and they're that way. When I need to break cards down, I can now just put them in a box and then rebuild other cards without having to re-sleeve cards.
That would throw my brain off.
Yeah.
I need different color sleeves.
I got different color boxes. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of that. I'm really enjoying God of War, by the way. I know I'm so far and like it's when
There's
did this game come out?
Never a wrong time to play
I know.
Ragnarok.
I know.
They were a
I'm
wrong
just-
time to play any God of War, really, except Ascension. We don't talk about
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like all the interactions with like Freya and like all
Oh,
I love it. It's so much fun.
Making me want to play it again.
Yeah, oh my god.
I love it so
I love
much.
the combat. I just love everything about it.
So where are you still like in
Where
the
are
in
you?
the
So I just got done. What was the girl giant that was talking about Loki's future? The one. What was her name? I don't remember. It started with an A, I think.
I know who you talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she had like the big giant grandma,
right?
and you were
Yeah.
doing the grandma
Yeah,
fight,
yeah,
which
yeah,
was
yeah.
super fun.
Spoiler alert for Norse mythology.
Oh.
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just kidding.
I just want to spoil your thing because I couldn't spoil mine.
Right, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Mine's older.
Like maybe the oldest. in
Probably
fact.
the oldest.
Yeah.
Yes. Way back. Yeah, I mean, in fact, it's called mythology. Mythological creatures. But that fight was probably one of my favorites so
Oh, it
far
was so
in the game.
cool.
I thought that was so cool. You know, hitting her little pot and
Yeah.
like knocking it down,
Yeah,
like
super
whatever.
fun.
But that was so much fun.
Yeah.
And then also like walking through her house and having the scale of everything be
Yep.
big and you're tiny. It felt like the, you know, Jack and Beanstalk
Yep.
kind of situation.
Which is funny to feel, which is a funny thing to experience as Kratos.
Yeah.
Right? Like, or as any.
Well, that was Atreus.
Well,
but yes.
but like as a big god,
God, yeah.
right? Like or
Mhm.
a demigod, it's a very interesting experience
yeah.
to walk through something and where you're constantly feeling powerful, and then you're like,
oh wait,
oh, I'm little in this womb.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm nice and tiny.
No. Yeah, but I mean, again, like my times to play have been really slim recently. So the Steam Deck in bed is kind of where I'm at,
It's a
and
good
God
move.
of War is there.
Yeah.
If
It
I could
works.
play Expedition 33 on my Steam Deck, I would. I can't.
You can't?
I tried to stream it with Game Pass. It works so bad.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's just my connection or whatever up there. It just does not run well.
Oh.
Oh okay.
I really didn't.
Like
I-
the latency is really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
And
what you're talking
well,
about.
it's already bad enough because like the words are really small. So like the
Oh.
text and stuff on the screen are really hard
Oh,
to
sure.
read.
Sure.
got with
so-
a monocle.
Yeah. To put my readers on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I do have gaming glasses that have magnification, but still, leave me alone. But yeah, other than that, like I said, lots of PC CGL, and that's what we're doing. I'm excited for the new set that came out, so that's I'm ready to jam on that stuff. I'm ready to see what Tremayne cooks up.
I'm excited about the set that came out. Way more than I was pre it coming out.
Oh, yeah.
But I have yet to get my hands on any of it. So, yeah.
I've only opened a couple packs. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So,
I ain't pull shite.
yeah. So, I pulled my judge packs from judging 2 pre-releases, and that is it.
I've opened
So-
6 packs.
Yep.
I'm
yep,
destined.
Yep.
Okay, but you
um,
got a Giovanni.
I did.
Boom.
I did.
Boom.
do
I
Giovanni.
also got
Yeah.
a Giovanni.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a cool card.
Yeah. The Mewtwo?
No,
Oh.
the Giovanni support.
The supporter.
Oh, the
Team
sport.
Rocket's Giovanni.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's the full art.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks cool.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tremayne.
Yeah.
And I also got the Ethan's
I've got
Adventure.
I got a Giovanni too. It's a boss's order.
It's a boss's orders.
Damn.
Also an
Six,
expensive
six,
card.
six.
I was about to say
Yeah.
it's expensive as hell.
Yeah, this is super expensive.
You up?
Yeah.
You be all right.
Yeah.
He's the boss.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Right.
saying like he's the
Boss.
boss.
Yeah.
I just like my.
I just- I
just wanted to be in the club.
I just got my guesses. My guesses one
Must
is
be
my
alone
favorite.
over here.
I want some Destined Rivals. We have Destined Rivals at home. It's your old son and moon card.
There's one boss's order, Giovanni.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm in terms of cooking.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
For all any deck chefs out there,
Deck chef.
I'm really trying to get this fucking credilli to work.
Cook.
Okay.
It's not gonna work.
It makes so much sense in theory.
No, it's
Hear
not
me
gonna-
out.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Antique root fossil.
Let him cook.
Yes.
Basic Pokemon require one more energy to attack. Boom. Pokemon League headquarters in a Badoo heavy format, that's shutting down a Badoo pretty fast. You
Sure.
gonna attach 2 energy to your Badoo right now?
No.
Exactly.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure. And then I discovered Sawsbuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sawsbuck was cool.
Sawsbuck's cool.
Yeah. Haven't thought about that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't stumbled on him here.
Yeah.
I was a dog. This is consistent stadium search.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm working on that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get it figured
Okay.
out.
Mm-hmm.
It's the coin flip of it all that sucks.
Yeah. The problem is that if you draw a hand and you have a root fossil in it for your starting hand, you can't put it down. So you don't get
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. It is an item card. You cannot place it on the bench. It is not a basic Pokemon. I tried to play the deck the other day. You cannot put it on the bench.
How? Thank you. It means a lot
Only,
that you
only
even
the
try.
opening hand. You can put it on the bench once you have started your turn, but you cannot place it on the bench as your first and only Pokemon
You can't place it in your active position.
in your active position. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
if you draw a hand and the only thing you have in there is a root fossil, you can't put it down. Like, it'll just keep mulliganing.
Oh,
And
I
I've
see what you're
mulliganed like
saying.
4 times. I'm like, okay, we're not playing.
And you can't ditto for it because it's
Right,
not
'cause
it's
it's
not
not
a
a
basic Pokemon until you play it into
So until
Oh,
we get a, yeah, so until we
so
get
you
a,
can't start it. Okay.
right, until we
can't
get a
start
card that supports fossils, I think it's going to be rough because there's 2 other fossils, right? Or maybe so I don't know. They could. I don't see why not. Someday, but not now.
What you need is a way to just sneak its evolution out.
Right.
There's no good way to do
Lugia?
that.
What? No, it was almost RV.
But
Oh,
that's,
there's ways in format to sneak. Yeah, you can.
Well,
just-
Tatsugiri.
Oh, Tatsugiri.
Tatsugiri.
Well, Tatsugiri, you
and
need 3 energies, and it's 160
It evolves into a water type Pokemon, right?
with Tatsugiri.
No.
Oh no! It's Lily.
Grass.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm talking Kingdra.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Nice. The other one is it's the Tortuga or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Tortuga.
Tortuga.
I don't know
Turtle.
what it is. It's a turtle. It's a water turtle.
Am I not turtle enough for the turtle club?
Speaking of fake Italians.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, yikes! You said you also were thinking about the new Predator coming up, right?
Yeah, there's the new Predator show animation show is coming out. I think is it Netflix or Hulu?
It's Netflix. Hulu. It's Hulu.
Is it Hulu?
You're right.
Yeah, because I saw Prey. Did you guys watch Prey?
I did.
I think that was the last like live action or whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought that was like a really cool like spin on it because it like went like back to like tribes,
Right.
Because you
Right.
hated it.
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, it was no. I thought it was really cool. Like I liked. It wasn't my favorite movie, but like I liked the concept, the general concept. And then like even if you look it up on the Google, it says that Prey is the like prequel to these because it's the general gist.
Yeah.
So like the episodes will be different warriors throughout time against predators.
Oh, cool.
So like we have
okay.
like feudal Japan like ninjas, and then we have Vikings, and we have like dude, I'm so
Sure.
excited. The animation style looks really cool,
Oh,
and
man.
I'm super excited to see how that
that
plays
concept
out.
seems really
That does seem good.
really good.
Especially animated. Get
Yes.
a lot looser with it.
Yeah, yes, the anime looks very nice
Yeah.
and very
Yeah.
bloody and gory. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I want the blood.
Yeah. I saw that they were doing a Bloodborne anime,
Ooh.
which I'm actually interested in because I feel like Bloodborne will anime well.
Yeah, for sure.
Just the right type of horror spooky.
Is that like it just getting started, or is that close to wrapping up? Or
I honestly didn't pay that close.
Just saw.
I can't remember anything about timeline, but I was like, oh, Bloodborne anime. Okay, whenever that shows up, I'll go.
I'll watch it.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff with the animations for sure. I mean, because this looks a lot to me like the Castlevania series.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little, yeah, it's about that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's about that.
It looks nice. Yeah,
It's real pretty.
I'm excited about that. I mean, how many renditions of Predator have we had?
Oh
at
my
this point?
gosh.
I mean, how many have we had an
5,
alien?
6, 7?
Renditions of
Whatever.
Predator.
The only one I liked really was the first one. Anyways, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
if there's just too many quotables, too many moments and scenes that are like just
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
too many.
Yeah.
Those scenes, just Arnold Schwarzenegger doing the dumb stuff.
Oh, yeah.
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 Well, I mean, Predator knew what it was.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And then
He kind of
maybe lost the thread.
Let's put
Yeah.
Predator in New York.
Right.
Yeah,
With
I feel
Danny
like
Glover.
when they deviated from like just original context is what mattered.
Right.
Yeah.
Like of where I think location matters here.
Yeah.
Hunting in the jungle.
Yeah.
Like
Well, it's a steel jungle.
Yeah. Well, and I also think like
can you hit him with the boo?
I also think like
Okay.
the mixing of universes that they tried to make
Sure.
exist
Yeah.
and like that were just tonally very different.
Yeah.
And trying to make it more serious than it was intended to be at
Right.
an onset. Not that you can't do it, because I don't think that like Prey tried to make it. I don't think Prey was really trying to do what the original movie was trying to do.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But you can't. You have to actually go like deviate entirely.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know, so
I feel
I'm
like a
kind of
lot-
right there with you. Like
Yeah.
maybe Predator 2
Yeah.
is fine.
I mean, it's just it's the important part is that overall concept of that it's an alien that is basically just battling it out with that world's greatest warrior, right?
Right.
You know, and like that's the concept.
Well, I feel like when they was like when it was pitting again, like I mean, it's Alien v Predator, like
Right, yeah.
that's like
AVP?
that stuff is
Predator.
like watch to me it just inherently feels like let's just pick the two big scaries and stick them on a
Right, yeah.
screen
Yeah.
together
Freddy
and see what
Krueger
it does.
and
And
Yeah.
right,
Whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
Okay.
I fucking love
Freddy versus Jason.
It is the perfect amount of garbage.
Sure.
And it hits my soul.
Okay, but it knew
This
what
is
it was
different.
doing.
Yeah,
right?
It knew what it was doing.
Right, like yeah.
Both of those movies knew what they
exactly
were doing similar things.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
And they did it so well.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just ended up being an awesome mashup.
Yeah.
I'm glad that didn't turn, because I know there was like a rumor when that movie came out that they were going to do like a whole fucking like series of verses of horror movie
Oh
characters.
God.
And
yeah.
I'm so glad that fell through.
yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Chucky versus Hellraiser? Dog.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm
Just
back
now.
on board.
I'm back on. Jigsaw.
Hear me out
versus-
though. With Terrifier existing,
Yeah.
we could probably run it back.
Yeah.
Terrifier versus somebody would be kind of hilarious.
Okay.
All right.
But that's that's neither here nor there. But
versus Final
so
Destination.
here's my thing.
Yeah.
This is always my problem with Predator, at least. I
Predator.
feel. Let me just pose this as a question.
Sure.
Okay.
If we didn't pick Alien versus Predator,
Okay.
who would you have picked versus Predator instead of Alien?
Oh,
gosh.
God.
man.
Okay.
Jesus.
Jesus versus Predator. Begin.
Fight. Round one.
I think
Flawless victory.
I think Terminator would have been kind of hilarious.
Oh my
Terminator
god.
would be cool.
Okay,
That-
Terminator versus Predator could have worked.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
That could have worked. That could have worked from a meta standpoint. That's actually a wildly good
Because
idea.
Arnold
That's a wild
Schwarzenegger.
yeah,
idea.
yeah,
Get to the chopper.
yeah.
I'm just putting it out there.
You know, that.
The cookie down.
Um,
Sorry.
no, that one would have. That actually probably would have worked.
I think that
Write
was
this
smart.
one down.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you put that in the front pocket.
Because you guys are
Yeah.
gonna, I think
Mail
you're
it.
gonna bank on this animation show. So let's put the,
Yeah.
put your funds.
Put your phone. It's like
Man.
Then again,
it's
Arnold's
like
pretty
Predator's What If.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically kind of what this is. But
Yeah, Predator-
but it's still, it's kind of like over time. It's not different
Universes.
universes. Yeah.
Man.
I fucked up.
I feel like you just. I mean,
I feel like you
anything
just
I
killed
come.
it.
Yeah.
I fucked
Anything
up.
I come up with after that is
It feels bad.
is not going to be that good.
Rambo?
Um,
Rambo.
Rocky.
that feels. I mean, the problem with the problem.
They're just sitting in a boxing
I
ring
said I
with a
just see the
fucking.
boxing gloves on Sly Stallone.
The problem with Alien versus Rambo, or I mean Predator versus Rambo.
Alien versus Rambo. Where have we gone
Wait,
wrong?
you're gonna come up with just the one problem?
Yeah. The problem with Predator versus Rambo is that you kind of already got
that
Predator
was the
versus
first
Rambo.
Rambo.
That was
Yeah,
kind
like-
of like
That's fair.
Yeah.
you know, he just was missing from the crew of people.
Right.
Right, yeah.
It
Right.
That's fair.
You know, you know,
He
so-
was lost somewhere with a walkie.
Right, yeah. He was still applying
Yeah.
war
Yeah, right,
to
yeah.
his face.
I'll
You
be
know,
there in 10
yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
Yeah, need that last pump in.
yeah.
Where's the Predator?
Jesus, that was good. I don't know why I'm surprised, but
I think it should be Alien or Predator versus Kevin McAllister.
Dog?
oh
Dog.
my god,
I hope everyone listening right now is seeing the images I'm seeing.
yeah,
I just saw paint cans
Right,
and
yeah.
Predator sneaking down the
God.
step and stepping on
Just
a nail.
getting shot in the brain with a BB gun through the door, the doggy door. Just
Nope.
go, "Oh!"
Nobody make that. If we ever take this in a direction where we start making like
of
animated
cash.
stuff, that is the first
That
thing
is-
we're making.
That's ours, yeah.
I mean, it's starting to sound like a Robot Chicken episode.
I literally was just. fucking kid. The backside of my brain, as I was saying, we're making that was like, go check and make sure Robot Chicken hasn't already made this. Oh my god.
Oh, I did actually just have a legitimate one, and it feels like it kind of fits just based on like combat style. It'd be Predator versus Aloy.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I wouldn't have thought you would have said that. Nah, you're the one.
That makes sense.
But again, I don't know her back. I mean, she was part of like tribes of people.
So it's the tribal hunting techniques and the
and there's like the mix of
the
technology.
stealth, the technology.
The
tech is what
they're basically predators.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of very tribalistic, very technology focused.
Yeah.
They just have big, nasty faces.
Yeah.
Not quite as pretty.
Not quite as pretty.
Not quite. I mean, they're. I mean, some
beauty
things
is in
are.
the eye
I
of
still.
the
Yes,
beholder.
it's I know.
And I'm very much into
Their mother loves them.
whatever these are.
Whatever that is.
Sometimes spiders off-putting. I think it's the. Yes.
all I thought of was Harry Potter.
Right, that's what I was saying. Oh, Felix Felicis, what are we doing?
Oh,
So what were we talking about?
I thought it was,
Who are we fighting with Predator?
I think it was fucking the Predator. I think that's
Wait,
what we're
what?
talking
Is
about.
that
Wait,
what
what the
Oh,
fuck?
it was not? That wasn't it?
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
It's so fine.
I think
Do we
Do we-
go?
No,
It's
I
fine.
threw my keys over there.
no. No.
It's the
You
invisible
guys are
man.
making it weird.
It's so weird right now.
You're being crazy, guys.
There's something in my liquid
You're being silly.
There's something in
Can
there.
y'all tell we haven't seen each other in a little bit?
So we are making up
Oh
for
my
lost
goodness.
time. Jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
Oh, goodness.
Did
I do think I accidentally knocked it out the park with Terminator.
You
I
did.
think
No,
you
I mean,
did
like,
that.
yeah,
for real.
the bar was set high.
Yeah.
in terms
my
of
fault.
serious takes, like that's it.
Yeah, that's
Like
that
that
would be
is
a cool
that is
movie.
legitimately I mean, I think what they're doing with this concept is
Yeah.
is probably the best thing you could do with Predator. Like just
Sure.
Probably, yeah.
predators through time fighting, like
Yeah.
you know, or predators through Earth's time fighting Earth's
Right.
Earth's greatest heroes.
Earth's greatest
Not
like,
Captain America.
yeah, Earth's greatest you know, yeah.
I would watch that. Predator versus Captain
Captain
America.
America?
Yeah, Predator
That
versus Marvel.
probably has to exist.
Dog.
I feel like, yeah.
I feel like that exists in comic form somewhere. That
It's gotta, right?
Oh, got it.
I feel like they've been making comic books for too long.
Someone has
There's so
us.
many. There's so many.
Yeah, there's a
mashups
lot
in
of-
it.
There's so many Predator
Carryovers,
X
yeah.
mashups
Yeah.
in comics that I feel like at some point in time.
Okay.
Captain
I mean, we
America.
got so many Hulk versus. I'm sure the
Yeah.
Predator versus something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out. I'm
Yeah.
sure somebody will tell us. But
Yeah.
In the
Okay.
comments below.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. How to catch one.
A Predator? Don't actually. Please no.
Chris Hansen, that's you.
What?
Oh, that Predator.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Your Predator versus Kevin McAllister is not as fun anymore now. I just.
Marv?
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, good God in heaven.
I got tears.
Oh, God.
So Rachel, you have AIDS?
Yeah, so anyway, this is equally as fucking ridiculous. So I was, I saw the announcement for the fact that they're doing an Elden Ring movie.
Yes.
And it's not that so here's the thing. As soon as I saw that,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many FromSoft games y'all have played, but the stories don't make sense.
Yeah.
Unless you want to fucking
No.
Read all the lore.
read all the lore.
Right, sure.
So immediately, the first thing that my mind went to was just like some Monty Python-esque bullshit. And a good day to you, Tarnished. Oh no, and a good day and a good morrow to you. I really want them to do that instead.
Sure,
Can you give me Monty Python Elden
that
Ring
would be
where
awesome.
it's just
This is
completely
being made-
fucking ludicrous? Because like, I don't know.
This is being made by A24,
A24,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So like,
So here's my take.
okay,
As an A24 fan,
all right.
stories often don't make sense. Or at least they make sense in a long, roundabout, crazy ass way.
Yeah.
Which I mean, Elden Ring.
Which Elden Ring is, I'd hope that whatever they're going to do, in whatever way they do it, because if you play Elden Ring and don't take notes, you don't know what's going on. Like, if you are not actively making notes, then you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And you don't know where to go next. And so,
Yeah.
like, I know theoretically, like, what one of the stories is, because I will be like, hey, Ari, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Sure.
What's happening?
And they will explain it all to me, right? But
Right.
like, that's how if you're a player like me.
Yeah.
So I'm just, all I could think of was, and a good day to you, son, a good day to you, how to rise tarnished.
What king? I didn't vote for you.
And so I don't know.
You don't vote for kings.
It doesn't inherently bother me that they're doing it or anything, but it's just one of those things that I'm like, the story doesn't make sense as a video game, so Godspeed.
I was just double checking to make sure A24 was the ones that made everywhere all at once, whatever them.
Oh,
was
okay.
called.
Everywhere all over.
Yes.
Well, they made they just made they're just like the big that's out now is the Paul Rudd, Tim Robinson friendship is
I
them
gotta
too.
see
Like
that.
they just make,
yeah.
like in fairness, the through line of all of their movies, whether it's artsy or whatever, or comedy or whatever, is they're weird.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right? Like, and so like it makes sense.
Right,
Yeah.
sure.
Like if you're gonna go for a production studio that's gonna fund something that is weird and maybe execute on it well, sure. The question is just like, why Elden Ring?
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean,
Because, I mean, they might not even stay true to a story anyways. They might just kind of...
I think that's
know.
why they would choose that. Or if we're given.
But why Elden Ring at that point?
but Elden Ring's whole thing is like, hey, the people that are already making a fantasy-based, hard-as-hell game are going to make a game that's written by fucking
George R. R.
George R. Martin,
Okay.
right?
Right.
And that's Elden Ring.
Right.
Right.
Right? And so, like, they're not making a Souls game.
Right.
They're not making a Dark Souls game. Which is the more beholden of that, right?
Yeah. Right.
Like,
That word drop.
you know, is it because this is the George R. R. Martin one
Maybe.
that they're doing it? And in that case, can you then also go like, who gives a shit about the story?
Right.
Right?
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Like you can't simultaneously go like, we're making the From Software game that was written by George R. R. Martin or outlined by George or whatever the hell he actually
Right,
did
right.
on
Yeah.
it.
Cocktail napkin.
Right. And
Yeah.
and if assuming he even writes anything anymore.
Right, yeah.
And
Just puts his name on it.
like and then just go like, yeah, but we're just disposing of all of that. And then we're just
throw all that
and then at
away.
that point in time, what do you do? You're just making a fantasy.
Like,
Right, yeah.
right. So what are
Right.
you actually
What are
doing
you
is my
actually
question.
making? Right.
Yeah,
Like,
because
are
if-
you
They're
are they
using
just
the IP to sell
are they
the
just
movie.
after Turtle Pope?
right.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. They might just be after Turtle Pope.
What?
There's a massive tortoise
There's a giant
that wears a Pope hat
Oh, I've seen this guy.
Elden Ring. In Elden Ring.
and like the worst you can kill him and it's awful. Or you can slaughter him and get all of the XP you want.
Nice.
That's
Make
like-
turtle soup.
But then turtle soup
Nice.
it levels you up big time.
Nice. It's holy turtle soup.
Holy
though.
turtle
It
soup.
is holy turtle.
Yes.
It is holy tarnished turtle soup.
Turtles.
And it's very sad.
Yeah.
Terrible,
Yeah.
terrible people do
Yeah.
this to the
Yeah.
Turtle
You
Pope.
leave
Oh my
poor
god.
Turtle Pope alone.
It's
You okay?
it's
You
it's
good?
fine. It's fine.
Did you kill Turtle Pope?
Yeah.
I think
Did
it's
you
fine.
Kill turtle.
Did you kill
I
Turtle
did
Pope?
not.
Oh.
I would never.
I would have killed turtle. Pope.
I was like, oh, it's so fucking cute. And then I walked around and I turned around and left. It was fucking- well, actually, I talked to him for a minute, but then I left.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's probably
Anyway.
kill Turtle Pope.
It's probably all for Turtle Pope, really.
I'm a sick fuck.
Yeah, no, I think that's all. Just selling IPs. I don't know.
It's gotta
really
be.
don't.
I mean, it's,
Yeah.
but the question is why, right?
Yeah.
Right,
And
like,
then-
but why
and-
Elden Ring?
But
It
they
seems-
also execute well, so I mean, like,
Yeah.
give them the benefit of the doubt. I
think
guess.
this is the one I gotta give it a benefit.
I'll give them
I
the
mean,
benefit.
I'll
I'm
watch
just
it. Yeah,
like I
fine.
would have given them the benefit on any if they were just like we're making a fantasy, we're making a Dark Souls
Sure, yeah,
game.
yeah.
My question is just why
Why
Elden
Elden
Ring?
Ring?
Right,
Elden
okay,
Ring is
okay.
the one that just doesn't. It's the one that makes the least amount of sense.
Yeah,
as
because
far as,
it's
like,
not like the quintessential high fantasy that you experience in a Souls, right? Like in my opinion anyway. It's still high fantasy, but it's also got a weird horror type
Sure.
vibe and
Yeah.
like, but you know, I don't know. It feels odd to
It
me.
feels
It just
strange.
feels like a strange choice. Like conversely, Bloodborne as an anime
Makes
totally
sense.
makes sense
Oh,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
100%. I saw that and I was like, fuck yeah, I don't even watch that much anime anymore, but I'll watch it.
Yeah.
You know, I pretty much keep most of my anime exclusive to the Witcher shit that they drop. Like,
Sure.
But anyway,
I watch
that's
a lot of anime.
Speaking of anime, I started watching Pokemon Horizons with my daughter.
oh yeah.
I initially watched like the first 3 episodes, like way back when I was like getting back into Pokemon.
Mhm.
I was like, I cannot stand this character, like the main female character or whatever. But like again, like I'm getting to this point now where I'm starting to realize I'm like, oh, they made her that way, super annoying, like the anime person, like at the beginning, because I don't. Oh, he's looking at me, you know, like that kind of thing, that internal voice monologue thing that it's like, oh my God, I can't take it. Please shut it up. But then I think it's that way because then you can see the progression of her getting more confident. And
Sure,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay, because now she's way less annoying. The surrounding characters are way more cool. And I'm
Yeah.
like, we love it. Like we're having like a really good
that's
time
awesome.
with it. And like, because we tried to watch the original anime, like with Ash and all that stuff. And like she just couldn't do it. So like she couldn't watch it. It was just too old.
I say it's
too
dated. Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Ash was also annoying.
We're also watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're also watching it.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
It is good.
Yeah.
They're definitely on the Dave Filoni train of like, if you want to make a character that people fall in love with, make a character that they hate for reasons that you know.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Like,
yeah.
like for reasons that you intend, because then you can make that character grow, you know, and
Become endearing.
and become
essentially, yeah.
endearing,
Yeah.
you know.
And in hearing Dave Filoni's name, I'm very happy to tell you
Yeah.
that I've started Andor.
Oh
God. So
Thank you,
we are rewatching season 1.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so we're on that
Right.
we're on that trajectory.
Yeah.
We finished Handmaid's Tale. Holy fuck, was it good?
Yeah.
Did they end it perfectly? And we're on. I'm actually just like full in Star Wars mode right
Nice.
now. I am playing the fuck out of Outlaws. It is just keeps getting better
Nice.
story wise. Things to do.
Let's go.
I'm all in all kinds of planets. I'm networking with all the syndicates. I'm in all their good graces right now because I'm playing the game, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's been really, really, really fun. And all kinds of planet exploration. And then on my weekdays off, like my weekday off, Sammy goes into the office and I just binge Clone Wars.
Okay.
So
Heck
I am
yeah.
just like all in on Star Wars. Also, we were watching an episode of Andor and my wife turned and looked at me and she goes, doesn't that kind of look like Beskar steel? And I almost took off all my clothes. Because I was like, what'd you say?
Yeah.
Did you just
Did you use the word Beskar
Did
in
you-
a sentence?
did you just say that to me? And I looked at her, I said, what?
She's got a notebook of words, like trigger words. Well, I'm going to use Beskar today.
Let's see what happens. Trigger
Tomorrow, Kyber Crystal.
Yeah. Kyber Crystal.
Honey, I'll make you a notebook. You can carry it with you.
Keep those notes in the right.
Right.
Yeah. It's been awesome though. I'm just all in. I am all in on Star Wars right now.
I
Man,
am-
starting Andor over, it just felt like so right. I was so ready. It's so timely.
I'm going to watch it again.
It is so fucking good. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I watched episode 1
Okay.
All right.
Andor?
You're in.
Okay.
and I stopped.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Continue.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay.
It really is worth the watch, even if you're not that into Star Wars. It
Yeah.
is such a good story.
It's I will go so far as to say it is an extremely important story.
I
Oh,
would
yes.
agree.
And Andor season 2 is an extremely, extremely important story for what
Yeah.
we are all experiencing
Right
now. Without being
Yeah.
heavy-handed or ham-fisted about it, or in a way that, like, you know, maybe some of the valid criticisms of a show like The Boys
Yeah.
is going through right now.
Sure. Yeah.
Which I respect why they have felt the need to be heavy-handed
Yeah.
about what they're like,
Sure.
you know, them as creators going like, hey, he's the bad guy. And feeling
like a very bad guy.
yeah, like I get it. Like
Right,
you
yeah.
make this guy who you feel like everybody will get it, right? This is the
Right, yeah.
villain of the show.
Not
And
everybody gets it.
And then people are like, oh, he's got a point. And you're like, he has
no,
no
no,
point.
no.
It's not the
He's-
point.
he's-
Not a
We
single
don't
point
like
to
him.
be made.
All of his points are wrong.
Every single
All
one.
of it,
Those
every
people on the Death Star had families.
yeah.
They're just feeding their cats.
Yeah.
Someone had to shoot a laser into the poop tube. They're all gone.
My voice is almost gone.
It is leaving.
That one took your voice with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm just gonna have to stay with.
He stores his voice. in
Yeah,
poop.
shoot. Now we're Kratos. We're just Kratos for the rest of the episode. Boy.
Andor is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good, and season 2 is, I legitimately feel like, an important thing for people to
Everyone to watch.
everything to watch. I think season 1's got a bunch of very important
does.
points to make as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, definitely.
Season 1's got like the triptych story arcs of points to make.
Yeah.
This has season 2 has one progressive story arc
Yeah.
to make.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or story, or lots of different character arcs, but story narratively a message that is like, you know, sometimes doing the right thing's not clear. Man, I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about
I'm very
that.
excited too.
I'm excited about the Clone Wars rewatch.
Right.
man.
Yeah.
It's been like
Yeah.
I'm just neck deep in Star Wars right
Yeah.
now, and it feels real fucking good.
Eventually, I'll cross that bridge.
Do it.
We'll get you there.
We'll
We'll
get you.
slice the Star
But
Wars
it's Star
pie and
Wars
go-
sans lightsabers, so.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, dude, you're tired of lightsabers? What if there's 0 lightsabers
None
in the whole show?
whatsoever.
Hear me out.
Okay, you're back on lightsabers.
I'm not back. What has been taking up my time
Yes.
Yes.
is a random rewatch of mine. I'm a big Power Rangers guy.
Okay.
I started rewatching Dino Thunder.
Okay.
All right.
That's my personal favorite.
Okay.
Mighty Morphin is second.
Okay.
Okay.
Dino Thunder is first.
Okay.
SPD is third.
I don't even know what any of these are.
Dog.
Except for Mighty Morphin.
They're so good. But anyway, that's what I've been rewatching.
There's
I've
only
been-
one
What
I've
took
been-
you
theme
down that
song.
road? Like, how'd you land there? Is
Like,
it a-
why are you watching
Is it
it
a
now?
childhood fave? Is it like a field?
It
goal?
is a
Like-
childhood fave.
Okay.
But one day I partook in some activities
Mhm.
and I noticed it for free on Tubi. And I got stuck on my couch.
Fair enough.
Okay.
It'd be like that. For
Those
5
commercials
days.
you
where
go.
the person's just getting sucked into the couch.
The egg.
Oh, not the egg. I don't want to be the egg.
Oh man.
My brain still works.
I have such fond memories of Power. Like anytime, I mean, I didn't even like watch Power Rangers. I watched it when it came on. Like if it happened to be on television,
How dare
and
you.
let me get there. I'm going somewhere with this.
Somewhere.
Fuck's sake. I have fond memories of Power Rangers in general because when I was a kid, middle of nowhere playground shit was we all were like, we're gonna be Power Rangers
Yep.
today,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're gonna
Been through
all
that.
go kick bad guys' asses.
There's putties over there.
Yeah, you know, like so.
Sparks fly and shit.
Seven-year-old me was out there boldly declaring, "I will not be the fucking
Sure.
pink Power Ranger."
Right, yeah.
Valid.
And
I was always the
but I
Black
will
Ranger.
play with you guys.
You were always the Black Ranger?
Mm.
The fuck?
Black Ranger was my favorite.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
Setting
he
us up
was-
right now?
he was-
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
Why
I
y'all
wasn't.
make- why y'all
I
make-
wasn't a red fan.
Oh, you want a red fan?
I wasn't
The
a
red
fan.
one was never cool to me.
That was more cool.
Never-
Billy was cool. Not
The red one is never cool. He just white boy. I don't know what y'all want from me.
Yeah, like he should have been named Zach.
Dog.
You know,
You're
Red
right.
Ranger. Yeah,
That's a
Zach.
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 That's a Zach.
Zach.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
Ash.
No, sorry, Kyle. I love you, bud.
One of
Josh.
one of the Red Ranger stunt actors is actually a pretty cool dude. He does a bunch of stuff on like in martial arts
Oh, cool.
and stuff like that.
Oh, shit, dope.
And he's not a piece of shit.
Well, I don't think
and
the Red
that's-
Ranger's a
and-
piece of shit. I
No,
just
no,
don't
no.
think
I'm saying like the actor as a human
Okay.
has a pretty big
is a
like
cool dude.
online presence now, and and he grew up like child acting and then like being in a bunch of like martial arts stuff because like that was his Venn
Yeah.
diagram was
Yeah.
like I am a child actor
I kick things.
and I do martial arts
Yeah.
and
Power Ranger.
he was in
And I
like
missed the Three
he was in
Ninjas.
like surf he was in the Three Ninjas
There you go.
Okay.
and but or Three Ninjas, Surf Ninjas.
Surf
Any
Ninjas,
one of
probably.
the
I don't know. I don't think he was a
Ninjas.
Rocky Colt or Tum Tum.
yeah, he was Colt.
Was
He was
Colt? Oh no, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There you go.
he punches
That point was
Schnazis in the
aggressive.
face.
You see
he does.
Yes,
Yes.
I love that guy.
Yeah. 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 So I was just saying, Red Ranger's not all bad.
Yeah, no.
Made it in the real one. I was target audience for Mighty Morphin. Well,
Yeah.
maybe I wasn't target audience for my.
I was.
I fit into target audience
Yeah,
for Mighty Morphin.
That's fair.
I mean,
He was just on
elementary.
the outside in the window.
I was
Yeah.
well, a kid, robots, dinosaurs, or
Right,
like
yeah.
robots, dinosaurs. Me as a kid, I was like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
yeah.
And then I watched the show. And I was maybe just outside of the age demographic they were
Yeah.
hoping to keep the attention of.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, of course, I just love everyone knows this by now that the fighting scenes and all that stuff weren't actually filmed,
Right.
in America. Like that was all, what was it, Super Sentai?
yeah,
Yeah,
Something-
something, whatever.
think
Yeah,
so.
it was whatever. And then like all of the teenage crap with bullshit, that
was
was
filmed
all
later.
filmed.
Right.
here.
Right,
Like,
right.
right.
So yeah, that's why Rita's voice never matched her lips.
Right.
Because yeah.
Yeah.
It was always the auxiliary ranger that always got my attention.
The auxiliary ranger.
The always the auxiliary, the one that they random add in, like, hey,
And they'd be like,
we
hey.
need a 6th person randomly.
Green Ranger, White Ranger,
Green Ranger,
White
White Ranger,
Ranger.
Dog.
Dog Ranger,
Dog Ranger.
Dog Park Ranger.
I'm serious.
Guy, we
Really?
didn't
There's-
watch that
There's
one.
a Dog Ranger.
What was that? Was that Time Force?
No, that was
I got a
wasn't
power,
one of the Rangers a kid in time. No, that was
I'm
on,
like, it's not.
that was Turbo.
I got a Power Rangers hot take for you.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
The relaunch movie,
terrible.
liked
Oh.
it.
What the
Dear-
fuck?
Yep.
the fuck, Lord.
Yeah.
How are you talking?
Yeah.
Okay,
Liked it.
I think it was one
Even
of those.
all the Krispy Kreme product placement.
That was the best part.
No. Yeah, I thought that was
You don't like
you
donuts?
don't like
What,
donuts.
do you have a problem with donuts?
Yeah, you have a problem with Krispy Kreme.
I love
Right.
Krispy Kreme, but if you telling me we got 2 Zords, dead center untouched, 1 Krispy Kreme store.
I don't eat things with holes in them.
That's an interesting.
You gotta sound like
I'm not sure what to do with that
I'm sure it's some kind of
information.
phobia.
Okay.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Wait, are you?
Are you dead?
He's-
I'm not serious.
Okay, I was like, don't tell me that
Oh.
you don't eat bagels because
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god,
be
I
so
love
sad.
bagels. I had one this morning.
Okay. It probably is a thing.
It
Just-
probably
I'm
is.
sorry. I'm
So
sorry
if
if you have
anybody
that.
has problems eating with things with holes,
Yeah.
first tell us what it is.
Yeah.
'Cause
I would
wanna
love to know
Yeah.
the title.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, but donut holes though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
Or is it the word?
Bagel holes.
But it doesn't have a hole. You don't have to look at a hole to eat a donut.
Right, yeah.
But you have to say donut hole.
Yeah. And we can get into semantics of whether or not a donut hole can even exist because.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Just
yeah,
a-
that's my
there's
hot
a
take.
straw.
That's my Power Ranger. That's my Power Ranger hot take. The gist of it is no, it's a very imperfect movie. I'm not going to argue that it's good, but I do think that somebody on the writing of that movie put a lot of thought into like the characters that they were writing stories about.
Sure.
And the actual little character narrative that they put together in that movie is well
It is well
written,
done.
well acted. They touched on what could have been some very nonsense. They could have been very insensitive about some ways that they handled characters
Very true.
in that movie, and they weren't.
Just very true.
Um,
I'll give you that.
And in fact, instead, like, were uplifting and empowering about some of those things. And so to like throw out the entire thing
Yeah.
with what is the bad parts, but all the bad parts feel like Hollywood ruining a movie.
Right. Yeah.
They're still like
Directed by Michael Bay.
right. There's still like an actual watchable, well acted
Action movie.
well cared for movie in there,
Sure.
and in the hands of a different studio that maybe was like I would watch them doing a second thing with those characters in that writing team in that version. That's my argument. That's my like small pitch for like the Power Rangers movie had a lot to like about it in a wrapper that was not great.
I think this is
I'll
also
give you that.
a good time to like make the point that like we don't have to like things just because they are like incredible
agreed.
pieces of work,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
I like stuff that I'm like that's garbage.
Sure.
It's hot garbage,
Right.
but I love it. I
Yeah.
don't care,
We're
right?
probably going to
Like
see the new Mission Impossible movie.
right. I mean,
Dog,
Yeah.
my
'Cause I
favorite
have to.
movie ever made is about a dude who thinks he's a superhero with a belt. That's my-
Pootie!
Come on. That's
What a
my
good fucking
favorite
movie.
movie ever made. You cannot tell me anything else. That movie is a fucking masterpiece.
Okay.
And I'll die on that.
I'll throw myself
Okay,
under the
so-
bus right now. I fucking loved the Charlie's Angels movie from the
Okay.
early
With-
2000s. when
with
I
Drew
was a
Barry?
kid. Yeah.
Come on now, dog.
All right. All
Don't
right.
stay up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my shit.
All right.
Oh, it's not good. It's
It's not
it's a
fucking
bad
good.
movie.
Yeah.
I
That's
fucking love it.
It's okay
That's
to
my
like
shit.
bad movies.
Right,
Yeah,
like,
it
that's what I'm
it
saying
is-
though. Like, is that
Yeah.
it
It's
is
super okay
it
to
is
like bad
super
movies.
okay to like.
I'm
In fact-
allowed to watch Undercover Brother.
In fact, if you don't,
Come on now.
I wish that we had a camera angle so that I could just make our own gif of that.
So when you were initially talking about your taxis, that's what I was referring to his big fuzzy balls.
My big
This is
fuzzy
from-
balls.
Yes, I still quote Undercover Brother on
Oh.
a daily basis.
Conspiracy Brother is my favorite thing ever.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, dog. Don't get me started.
Ah man, we have gone all over the place.
All
today.
over
We
the
have.
place.
have.
It's almost like we ain't seen each other. in a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
We like each other or something.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like we're friends.
Like
did.
friends outside of here, you know.
It's weird.
It's only been 1 week.
1 week.
But it feels like
But
a
it
long
feels like-
time.
It feels like
It
a
feels like
lifetime.
an eternity.
when
like
you
a
just
lifetime.
when you spend
Yeah.
a lot of time, when you spend 1 day a week with each other
Yeah.
every week for several weeks in a row, you're like, "Fuck, we weren't together last
Yeah.
week."
Yeah.
Together
That's
last
weird.
week.
Yeah.
How
We
was
do
everybody Memorial Day?
No, it's-
It's chill.
That's fine.
What did we
I
do?
remembered things.
Yep. It was
I
chill.
don't know what I did on Memorial Day. We did something. I don't remember.
We did something.
We did something.
Did you remember the sacrifice of all of the people that died for your freedoms?
I mean, yeah. I was on
Okay, good.
Facebook.
Mm.
Because if you didn't, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that was fun. We had,
Way to throw a wrench in there.
My apologies, Gramps. God.
Yeah.
All right, dog. I think that's a solid wrap.
is it?
I think so.
Okay,
You got
fine.
something? You got something else?
No.
I just want to keep talking to my friends.
Oh.
I wanted to go another 2 hours. No, I mean, I feel remiss if we don't talk about the fact that the Switch 2 does come out this week.
Oh,
yeah.
Like,
I didn't
Does
even
it?
Yep.
you know, yeah, yeah.
It comes out.
Well,
if you
yeah.
know what I
I
mean.
mean,
Right, yeah.
I'm trying still.
Yeah.
Like,
I keep
I'm-
looking.
Did you get
Um,
invited to like that secret release party?
Right. Did you join the secret cabal on Discord where
No.
you put
Is-
$50
Is
under
the
the
secret
table to the
release party
distributor?
where you come down through a line in a ceiling and lift them out of a Best Buy?
I guess. I hope that.
Is
Mission
that-
Impossible
Is
style.
that, is
I
that what we
did-
need to do here?
Dun.
I did hit like a few local targets in the area, and all of them told me the same thing: is
They're
that
still searching for
they
Drew.
have no extra copies to be sold, and this is me gaslighting everybody to not show up at the time. No,
Right.
I really did. Like my plan was originally show up early Thursday morning at a
Mhm.
Target,
Yeah.
because they've been doing the best. I feel like with the Pokemon stuff,
Mm.
so I
Right,
felt
yeah.
like that was where I was going to go brave the storm for this.
Mhm.
And their official Target release says we will have them in store on Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all of the local Targets that I went to were like pre-order. We'll have the online pre-orders.
And
only.
that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm still gonna try that in hopes that like the information they've been given is
Right,
wrong.
sure.
Yeah.
I also heard that Best Buy is doing a midnight release.
I was gonna try and hit the Best Buy on the midnight.
Yeah,
I was gonna try it and see
but
what happens.
But I've also heard that they're
But they're yeah.
they're online pre-orders only. So I really
I don't
like.
know.
I am not ready for June 6th. I don't know how pissed off I'm gonna be this weekend.
Oh shit.
Watching idiots sell these things for $1,500 on
Yeah.
the internet while
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it was not. I feel like I just went through this with the PS5. Like
Right.
it
Yeah.
feels not long ago at all,
It's not great.
Yeah.
and it gives me the like stomach turned over feeling.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I got on my Switch today
Yeah.
to one of my friends was in town and we were hanging out playing some games and got on my Switch today and the menu has changed
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I had this weird thing happen where it was telling me that there was another Switch that was the primary Switch.
So that you haven't been on your Switch in like maybe a month and a half, 2
Yep.
months? Okay. Remember when we covered all the game sharing stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The system update the week after that did all of that
Okay,
stuff.
cool.
So that's all virtual card stuff. You
Yeah.
just got to get through the hubbub of that, and then
Yeah.
it works really,
Okay.
really well.
That's all cool. That's
Katie
it's
wants
all
this.
cool, but it felt weird because like it just, you know how like in your head everything starts
Oh,
to
yeah.
go to shit
Yeah.
with your existing console
Yeah.
when the new one's about to drop.
Yeah.
I was right there with you, like when I booted up and it was like there's a system update. I was like, okay, cool. I'm just trying to play Pokemon. And then I did the thing, and then it's like you can't play Pokemon anymore. And I'm like, wait, what?
What?
Fuck you said
it's
it.
like-
I was just trying to play Boomerang Foo.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not trying to do anything complicated here.
Yeah, I had to get my, because I told you like we do the home sharing thing
Right,
where
right.
Yeah.
where my eldest daughter's Switch is the home Switch, so
Mhm.
any game we all own she could play there. They broke all of that
Right.
in doing this new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're super unclear on how to fix it, and you can super fix it. You just go to your home Switch, you log in as yourself, you go, I activate this game now for game sharing,
Yeah.
and then you can share it to yourself
Gotcha.
on all your on.
So
all
it doesn't
your,
automatically set to game share.
it's just a completely different system of like the new virtual card system.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It just
they've
felt
got.
weird.
It
It
does.
just felt weird. It gave me the, is it gonna explode now?
The only yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
The thing
It's
I
gonna be all right.
Yeah, the thing I will give them is like I think this is them moving into a direction. Like I think basically what we are playing on is the Switch 2 OS.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think like that because it's going to be able to do the game sharing stuff
Right, yeah.
in between the two switches.
Sure.
So I think this is them actually being as friendly as possible and
Right.
Sure.
going like, hey, we know you're not going to get a Switch 2.
Right.
Hopefully this helps.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Which is
Um,
fine. That's all well, that's great. I mean, that's fine with, if that's the best we can do right now and that's the landscape we're in, then okay. But it still just felt fucking weird.
Yeah, no, it does. It does, and like you know, online pre-ordering being a disaster. We talked about it. I went to this big gaming convention thing this weekend, and it's not that big of a secret. It's an invite only thing. Okay,
It was
That's-
in a bunker.
It was in a basement.
Oh shit.
But
With
listen,
sealed canned goods.
Listen, outside of it being invite only, outside of it being invite only and in a basement and everything, it was a totally normal gaming convention.
Everyone got a can opener when they got there.
You can have green beans or green beans.
All beets. No one eats the beets. Drew, do not eat the beets.
I've
How about the
already
beets?
opened the can and eating them. And we were talking about it too, as like, you know, everybody was like, anybody get one? I was like, nope. You know,
I don't know anyone personally.
Hope
who
everyone
secured
will
one.
get it on the.
I know
restock.
one person personally that got 4.
Oh,
Do we like this person?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
legitimate. He's not a scalper
gonna
by any
stink
stretch
eye
of the
it.
imagination.
Says
I
4.
do venture to guess that he has gotten them by using the same tactics that scalpers use, because he was the one friend of all of my friends that wasn't on Discord at midnight going like, okay, everybody got everything loaded? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna try and hit these. It was just like completely removed from that. Next morning he's like, I got 4. I don't know what you guys are talking
No,
about.
it's
It wasn't
easy.
hard. So I'm venturing to guess that these were all, you know, use their tools against them sort of scenario.
If you can't beat them, join them.
And to his credit, one of those 4 is going to my eldest daughter. So
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
as long as it arrives and exists.
Oh, that's
Right,
So,
Right. Yeah.
which
But
is
I'm-
Turbo Man.
but I am still looking for one so that I can play games with my oldest
Right.
daughter.
I would like to play
Yeah.
games.
Instead of just
Please.
going to watch it and be like, can daddy see the Switch too? No.
Can I hold it in my hands?
All right,
She
I'm
wakes
sorry.
up again in the morning. Where my Switch 2, Daddy?
Nowhere.
I'm not pooping.
You're
in the
Slide
closet,
under the
Dad.
door.
Damn it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope that our next week's podcast, we're all sitting there going, "Hey, found one. It was easy. Sorry."
I hope you're
know?
right.
That's my hope.
What I'm excited for is when people start selling their original Switches, and then that's when I'll swoop in.
Yeah.
Get a regular Switch?
Yeah, I don't have one.
I don't have one up the
anymore.
other day because I was like, man, you know what? I might go back and like get a Pokemon game or something to play because I haven't played any of the, even like before.
Sword and Shield and
those ones. I never
Sun and
played
Moon.
any of those. I was like, yeah, well, let's try that. I'm not paying fucking $60 for a 5-6-year-old game.
Man, that's my
guys.
beef with
Yeah.
Nintendo.
I'm done with that.
That's always Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
always going to be
No.
Nintendo.
So
Yeah.
I'm waiting to find a used. I'll get a used cartridge from somewhere.
Not
one do you
Pokemon, you won't. No, I think we might have a copy here of Sun and Moon. I think upstairs.
Cool.
So that we can help you with.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, but Pokemon cartridges are not cheap.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, old stuff's like really hard to get.
Oh,
to.
old stuff's
Oh,
extremely
Too
expensive.
expensive too.
Very
Yeah.
expensive.
Good old Pokemon.
But
You've seen a copy of Red lately?
Whatever.
Mhm.
I have emulators.
buy repros.
Yeah.
Right.
Play the game, buy repros.
Yep.
Like, you know, to play the game, buy a repro. And then if you are just super into collecting space, buy a copy
Right, yeah.
of it and
Yeah.
collect it.
Yep.
I just think it's hilarious. Like, because my college age flea market days was just like shoebox
Yep,
bins
full
full
of
of,
it.
Yes.
red
Oh
and
my
blue
God.
and
Yep.
yellow. And so, and like, I could have at one point in time be like, I'll give you $5 for that whole thing.
It's
and,
crazy.
And somebody at a flea market be like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh,
Take it.
sure.
Please.
There's my nephew. See, that's
Would've been
mine.
sitting on a
ain't I?
retirement.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are we working on that time machine or?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You
I
still
am
on
working
that?
on that time machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not this Thursday,
Yeah.
but probably next
Next
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know. I'll hop
Which is
in.
when I come back and I go, it's this Thursday. You know, whenever I say it's this Thursday,
Okay.
I've done it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Next Thursday.
It's this Thursday, next Thursday.
Right.
Yeah, we're still trying to get it to run on Doritos.
My brain.
Yeah.
They lost me.
Full.
They
We're
lost me.
on Doritos.
Yeah. Put the Doritos in.
Put the Doritos in.
Yeah,
and
in the
then
box.
And then
wind
you
up
put the
next
monster
Thursday.
in.
Yes.
It's only Thursday to Thursday technology.
Thursday to
Ooh.
Thursday technology.
You have to
Okay.
only you
Double
only have to go
Ts.
back to Thursdays.
Yeah.
It was only Thursday.
It's just only Thursday.
I
Listen,
think-
man.
Honestly,
Hey, listen.
I think
okay?
It's
Yeah,
really
work.
complicated.
It's a lot to ask for 7 days a week of time travel.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only
Well, we
Thursdays,
tried
guys.
Thursday to Wednesday, and it was just I don't. It had something to do with an even number. Yeah, it just does not
Well, you need a
carry
Cool
on.
Ranch Doritos.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
right.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
And you need to-
That's right.
yeah.
It probably overheats
Yeah, I
when
was
you're
using-
using the nacho cheese or spicy nacho.
Yeah.
So we have
Have you tried
Cool Ranch,
taco?
cool it down. Taco flavor.
Dorito
I
taco.
don't know. That's a little spicy.
No, Dorito.
You might come back on a Tuesday if you're using taco.
You got to use the Monster Ultra Zero for that though. With
This man,
that's
this man good. This is why we keep him around.
All right.
Our Taco Tuesday, bro. Like 5 minutes into the most nonsensical time travel conversation I've ever been involved in.
Taco
Was
Tuesday.
not where I thought that was going.
There it is.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I played a ton of games, but we're done talking. I played so many games.
We've been so off the rails.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. No, it's been good.
Oh,
This
I
has
hope
been
the
very
listeners
good.
enjoy it.
And I have had an
I miss y'all.
alarming amount of time to play games, which has been really good. The last 2 weeks. So back to normal things.
Okay.
Back to hard work.
Yeah, especially this week, man.
Yeah.
The last thing is fuck whoever comes up with dropping TCG schedules because the
hellscape we've lived in.
the five
bitch.
I mean, yeah, Pokemon, Disney Lorcana, Flesh and Blood, Altered, and Magic the Gathering all have
Fantasy.
drops less than 7 days away from each other.
Fuck.
And the distributors are not able to do their jobs holistically. I have exactly
Unable.
one distributor rep that we can trust to do anything correctly. And unfortunately, they also made a whole bunch of new rules that we're very used to dealing with Pokemon.
Mhm.
And used to dealing with Magic the Gathering, but then Lorcana was like, what if we did that too?
What if we?
And told no
And told
one.
nobody about it. Yeah. And so our primary distributor couldn't release our Lorcana shipment until this week, and and the distributor that we could get Lorcana from. I mean, without talking too much shit about somebody, messaged us at 5 o'clock on the Thursday before the Friday that it was supposed to release, and went like, I can do it now. And you're like, okay, cool. So this is not in the mail,
Right. Yeah. Well, did you got your hypertube hooked up? I'll just put it in the hypertube.
that hence the Thursday
Right,
time
yes.
travel.
Yeah, we're trying to get back to the Thursday prior to release.
Got a bank teller too.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's an exciting time. All sorts of really cool drops on a bunch of different games. But holy cow, my thoughts and prayers to everybody who runs an LGS right now.
Yeah.
And anybody who deals with, honestly, to be honest with you, as much shit as we talk about distributors, there's people that work in warehouses for those distributors.
Yeah.
And I cannot imagine that their life is fun right now.
No.
Having
It is
to
not
get
good.
Distribution centers.
having to get that amount of product out all across the nation with a due date for it to be released,
Right.
and
Everything has to arrive within a 2-day window.
everything has to
Yeah.
arrive because you can't ship it out any sooner than the Monday before it's supposed to be out, and it's got to be there in time for them to all run their Friday pre-releases, and you got to do that for hundreds of stores nationwide, thousands of stores nationwide. So like
logistics are
It's
mind-boggling.
basically unmanageable.
I mean, so like, don't want any, if this gets through or somebody's later down the road watching this and they're like, I work for a distribution warehouse for that space. Like, trust me, I am not mad at like any of the shipping stuff that we've dealt with or any of it. I can't imagine how hard those people are legitimately working so that we can all have cardboard to play with.
Colorful.
Shiny
And
cardboard.
it's not their fault because they didn't have anything to do with it.
But what if I'm mad?
I'm mad. I'm just not mad at them.
Them.
What if I am?
Okay. Yeah. I
Mad
mean,
at
let them
them.
know.
Yeah, Dave in
And give, them,
warehouse 4.
and give them your address.
Talking to you,
do that.
James.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
There's,
Arbitrary
there
James.
has to be a James.
There's 100% of
See you,
James.
James.
I see you, James.
Put it back
Yeah.
on the shelf.
Trevor.
No, James, don't put it back on the shelf. Put it in the box and shove it. Shove it. Shove it.
Everyone's a little on edge.
Put it in my fucking door. Put it on the door.
Put on the goddamn dollar.
All the things that matter.
Yeah.
All right, people. We keep,
All right.
we keep,
All right.
we keep Irish goodbye in the podcast.
We
We're from Ohio.
Yeah.
It's a Midwest.
It's a Midwest goodbye.
I've been your boy. Himbo Slice, Tremayne Labs.
Let me talk about Himbo Slice.
Crash Out Kelly.
Crash out.
This has been the Sidecast. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. They're already waving. I'ma start waving. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Crash out.
Oh my goodness.
What have we done? What have we made?
Either the worst podcast we've ever made or the best.
Or one of the best.